Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. Hope all of you are fine. I'm Sher Mohammed, lecturer of Pakistan Studies for class second year. I welcome you all. Students, video class is a very useful forum which has provided you the opportunity to study and pursue your academic goals without being physically present in the college. Therefore, students, you should avail opportunity by all these video classes. Recap of knowledge. Students, today we will be discussing another very important topic, but before delivering this lecture, first of all I would like to recap the things which we had discussed in our previous lecture. We had discussed the establishment of All India Muslim League, and in that connection we had discussed in detail the reasons and the events responsible for the formation of the All India Muslim League party. Students, today the topic is one of the most important topic of this chapter. It is related with Sir Syed Ahmad Khan and his Aligarh movement. Objectives. Students, here I would like to share with you the key objective of this lecture. The main purpose of this lecture is to explain the salient features of Aligarh movement and the contribution of Sir Syed Ahmad Khan for the cause of the Muslims. In other words, after listening to this lecture, you will be able to know about the background of Aligarh movement. You will know about the basic objectives of Aligarh movement, and you will know about the overall services and overall contribution of Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. Table of contents. Students, these are the contents of table which we would be inshallah covering in two parts. In part 1, we will discuss on introduction, background of Aligarh movement, emergency of Sir Syed Ahmad Khan as a protector, Sir Syed advised the Muslims community, comparison between the Hindus and the Muslims in the term of the education, and last, opposition to Sir Syed's movement. Students, in introduction, I am going to start the lecture with these beautiful words about a great leader like Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. Among the star of the great Indian leaders, among the galaxy of great Indian leaders who played a vital role in beginning about a change in the Muslim society, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan was one of them. This quote about Sir Syed Ahmad Khan is true to the core of the statement, because it was the Sir Syed Ahmad Khan who rendered the useful services, who rendered the valuable services for the cause of the Muslim community. It was Sir Syed Ahmad Khan who started a great movement by the name of Aligarh movement, which changed the very destiny of the Muslims of the Indo-Pak subcontinent. Students, you know Pakistan was created on the basis of an ideology. Pakistan was created on the basis of the two nation theory, and two nation theory played a key role in the creation of Pakistan. It was the two nation theory that which ultimately resulted in the creation of a separate country for the Muslims of South Asia. But students, now here a question arises that if two nation theory was responsible for the creation of Pakistan, then who presented this theory? Who was the leader of and who was a strong supporter of this two nation theory? Students, in other words, if Sir Syed Ahmad Khan was the person who presented two nation theory, then which factor compiled him to present two nation theory? What were those factors which forced him, compelled him to launch a huge movement, the name of Aligarh movement? And finally, how this Aligarh movement contributed in the creation of the Pakistan. So let us discuss them one by one. Background of Aligarh movement. Students, War of Independence, it is a very important landmark in the history of the Indo-Pak subcontinent. You know, in the year 1857, War of Independence was started by the Indians to liberate India from the British control. This war fought by the Indians against the British in order to get rid of the domination. In other words, this Indian revolt was a major uprising in India against the rule of British East India Company, which functioned on behalf of the British Crown. But this attempt on the part of the Indian did not succeed, and India came under the direct control of the British government. And in this way, Indian authority was shifted from hands of the British government. This event greatly affected Muslims community on the basis on economically, socially and educationally. The reason why the Muslims were crushed economically and educationally was their only Muslim were declared as a responsible for the war by the Britishers. The Britishers, they put the whole blame only on Muslims declared responsible. That's why, students, that the Muslims were crushed economically, educationally and socially. In simple words, we can say that this great debacle shocked the entire structure of South Asians' social and political life to the depth of its roots. Emergency of Sir Syed Ahmad Khan as a protector of the Muslims' right. Now, students, this was the time when a person appeared on the map of the world whose name was Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. This course of event gave birth to a person whose name was Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. It was a person who had stood by the side of the Britishers during the War of the Independence, and he had protected and he had saved the lives of the many English gentlemen and their families. During the war, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan supported the Britishers by the protecting their lives of a number of the gentlemen. I mean, the number of English gentlemen. This means that had there been no Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, as a number of Britishers would have been killed at the hands of the Indians, but it was Sir Syed Ahmad Khan who protected them and who had not done this incidentally, but he had done this with full commandment. Now, students, why he was doing this? He did so because in the changing of the circumstance, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan believed that it would not be a good policy, it would not be a wise policy for the Muslims of the subcontinent to adopt that kind of attitude towards the new rulers of India and invite their angers. Sir Syed had advised to the Muslims. Students, during this critically time, Sir Syed had to give 5 advices to the Muslims community. He wanted the Muslims to follow these 5 advices. What were those advices? Number 1, he advised that the Muslim should adopt the policy of conciliation and friendship towards the British. Number 2, Muslims should away from the politics. Number 3, Muslims acquired modern education. Number 4, Muslims should try to secure maximum government services, and lastly, Muslims should be loyal to the British government. So, students, these were some of the advices which were given by Sir Syed Ahmad Khan to the Muslims community. Now, all these efforts on the part of the Sir Syed Ahmad Khan are known as Aligarh movement. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan conciliatory efforts take together are known as Aligarh movement. Comparison between the Muslims and Hindus in terms of education. Students, here it is necessary to make a comparison between the Muslims and the Hindus in the field of the learning. We should see the ratio of learning between these two communities. So, students, on your screen you can see easily this different from 1859 to 1875. Only 20 Muslims got graduation degrees, and during the same period the Hindus got 715 degrees. This means that the Hindus were far ahead than the Muslims in education. The Muslims were far behind than the Hindus in the learning field. In other words, the Muslims were very backward educationally. You can see, students, it was due to this reason that Sir Syed Ahmad Khan decided to make the Muslims gradually strong. It was due to this reason that Sir Syed Ahmad Khan feel the need of spreading education among the Muslims, and it was due to this reason Sir Syed Ahmad Khan launched Aligarh movement. Opposition to Sir Syed Ahmad Khan and his Aligarh movement. Students, it is very necessary here to mention that when Sir Syed Ahmad Khan launched Aligarh movement, the Indian Muslims community was divided into two parts or into two sections. One section strongly supported Sir Syed Ahmad Khan and Aligarh movement. Another section strongly opposed his movement. One section was strongly supporting Sir Syed Ahmad Khan and Aligarh movement. They were the people who greatly appreciated Sir Syed policies, and they stood by his side. But the other strong opposite section, the several criticized on Sir Syed Ahmad Khan and his Aligarh movement. They created obstacles in the way of Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. Now, students, had a question arises as to why some of the Muslims could not see eye to eye with him. I mean Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. Why some of the Muslims were opposing him? So students, the answer is there are those Muslims who were opposing Sir Syed and Aligarh movement. They were of the opinion that Sir Syed Ahmad Khan is promoting Western education system in India. They were of the opinion that Sir Syed is trying to introduce Western way of life and Western culture in the Muslim society. And they were the opinion that if we would follow Sir Syed policies, then this will be damage the national and religious pride of the period of the Muslims, and we the Muslims will become permanent slave in India. So students, these were some of the reasons due to which these Muslims were opposing Sir Syed policies. So students, it is part 1 and we have covered so many points in the part 1, inshallah, and I hope you understand very well. And lecture number or part number 2, we will cover remaining points. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.